This game is so hard. Why so hard? Please make better. I need money. Your game is so hard. Life-changing, Boa. Thank you for this masterpiece. Amazing. My best time so far is 350. You need to add a leaderboard though. I have been getting mixed messages about people's thoughts about my game. Some are terrible.
Your game is
and some are great. But today I'm gonna make my game Bidampeed on Play Store go from so unplayable to being so fun to play. It'll be like that time I got 2 subs in a day. Every person that played my game, every living thing that played my game, pretty much told me the exact same thing. Pova, this game is as unresponsive as my 99-year-old granddad with dementia. What do you think this is, 1984? And so bada bing, bada boom, one Google search later and I fixed it. Okay, many hours later I fixed it. The reason the game was laggy, unresponsive, and not very smooth was that the game was unoptimized as fuck. But don't worry, I am not Activision, so I won't let my game die. What I did to solve this issue was pretty simple. In Unity, there's something called an update function. Update functions contain code that loops every frame, kind of like a tap's water hitting the sink every second. Too much water and the tap will burst. The same way too much code in update function, your computer will burst. This is pretty much what was happening and why the game was laggy, so I gave the code a sweet trim and now the game runs as smoothly as my iPad screen. Look at that beauty. So I made the game run at a much more reasonable frame rate, and I don't know if you remember, but the second main problemo was that the game was too hard. I needed to make it enjoyable, entertaining, exciting. All of the playtesters— oh, you want to playtest random and shitty games made by me? Just join a new Discord server and you can apply. But not the old server, because I lost my Discord account and the mod got hacked, so at any point you could be banned and no one can moderate the server. But anyway, all of the playtesters told me this is where they left the game. Simply put, it was because it was too difficult and people were not able to get past it. I don't even understand, like it's so easy. Okay, maybe not. So I said bye to the hard part of the level, but I was sure I would use it somewhere else later, so I actually threw it into the recycling bin. A few days later at my school, I was bribed into making a character for my game for a packet of love hearts, or corazones de amor if you're Spanish, and ended up making the sexiest skin for a character I've ever seen in my life. Did I really just say that the new stickman I put in my game was sexy? Oh well. I went from a man who stained his coat with a rotten tomato to this beautiful woman who I named Flash because she will leave you in a flash. To unlock Flash, all you have to do is press equip, and with that, I was pretty happy to update the game at this point and hit that beautiful rollout to production button, and so I did. So people did not like my update to the game, huh? Well, that makes sense. Up until this point, I haven't been trying. Now it's time to put in the work. The first thing I did was renovate the main menu, because before, when people downloaded the game and loaded it up and saw a menu like this, they probably felt hardcore catfished. Catfish. To fish for catfish. I don't think that's the right one. To lure someone into a relationship. No. They probably felt hardcore catfish. They probably felt hardcore scammed. Anyway, I think I made it look way cleaner. What do you think? You might notice the name change from Zoom to Bidampeed. I did that because I kind of forgot the actual Zoom, which made searching my game up on the Google Play Store as hard as making a game in 30 minutes. So I changed the name. So at this point, to make the game go from so unplayable to being so fun to play, it'll be like that time I got 2 subs in a day. All I had really done was change the UI, make the game smoother, and change the name. And that may sound like a lot, it isn't, but we're still getting started. The next thing to do is to make more levels. Now, I don't want to put too much effort into making levels because I'm a lazy bitch, don't have enough time. So the game plan is to make 2 more levels. I paid about 1 hour to the god of game dev for level 1, and for my time I think I did pretty well. As we can see, it has clear blue skies with just a couple of clouds in the north region, and even though there is a boring. In summer I made 2 new levels which have a nice feel to give the game more content. Now this game is still pretty boring, so I did what any person who valued their time making a useless 2D platformer game would do. Look at Mario. Easily one of the best games ever, and I learned a lot from it. Now I don't want to say I copied Mario, I'll only think it. Then I added a currency to the game so you can buy stuff, which now that I say out loud, Mario doesn't even have a currency. But we moved, and it took a few hours because I had to create 12 different animations and 12 different scripts. Remember when I said to unlock Flash, all you have to do is press equip? Now you have to buy Flash for 2 of these things. I'm of course talking about coins, but I don't want to call them coins and I don't know what else to call them. So let me know if I have a name for the coins and I'll add it into the game. After all this work, I updated the game. You might ask, what the fuck was the point of it all? Well, to get 100 downloads on a game. Let's check if it worked. The last time I checked, the game was on 2 downloads. Oh, 0 downloads. That was a month ago. And so now after 1 month of the update being out, we're gonna check if all my work on making the game good was worth it. Here we go. Must have forgot to refresh the page, my bad. $99 downloads. I'm pretty happy with that. But if you have not downloaded it yet, then what are you still doing here? Go be the 100th person to download it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.